clown.
What did you call me? What did you call me?
Don't touch me. Don't you touch me.
I'm trying to get my door closed.
Well, then
You're in the way.
You can go ahead and close it then.
Don't touch me.
Which is a lobby. It's a public space. Yeah. I do this a lot.
I'm sure you.
I know how to do that.
Don't touch me.
Oh, okay. It'll be like that. All right. No problem. I won't touch you. Don't talk to me. Have a great day.
We're not allowed to film back here, okay?
Okay, yeah.
And if any of the veterans have an issue with it, then he'll have to stop filming and he'll have to leave.
You're standing in a public space, recording completely legally, and then BAM! Law enforcement shows up demanding ID, firing off questions like you just committed a crime. But here's the thing, you didn't do anything wrong. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to witness how some citizens handle power abuse and civil rights violations with calmness, determination, and a firm stance on their rights. Will the officers realize their mistake, or will they push things even further? Dumb cops don't want citizens exercising their constitutional rights at the courthouse.
The building is not open to you to go any place you want.
It's not?
No, it is not.
What law is that, law enforcement officer?
A citizen went to the Stark County, Indiana courthouse to record a video and conduct his own business, but immediately, an officer decided to become the main character in the story. I mean, they were ignorant, rude, and extremely disrespectful to the public, the taxpayers who pay their salaries.
Hey, I don't need any help from you guys, brother. You doing all right?
You're okay. What's this?
The phone or the... This is just a tripod.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just... could audio and audio visually record my interactions with the government today.
What government are you talking about?
The Stark County government.
Government per se takes place in this building. You talking about like a meeting?
There's no government that takes place? You know what he's... You're doing a great job. I just want to get through, man. I just want to get through, and I'm not trying to do anything.
You're not getting through.
What do you mean?
I mean, you have. You just don't get to wander in here anytime you want.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I have First Amendment protected business.
This is a court.
It's a courthouse. There's a clerk, there's a prosecutor, there's a lot of stuff that goes on.
That's part of the court system.
Okay. So what authority do you have? What statute gives you the authority to deny me?
You're not being denied
You
anything.
just told me I couldn't come in here. So why don't you slow down? Why don't you sit down? We'll calm down here.
Voice, buddy.
No, you are the one who stood up out of your seat to assert something to me where you have no authority to assert it. So as a matter of fact, sir, I know the rules. There's a courtroom on the 3rd floor. There's a judicial rule 2.17 that says you cannot audio and visually record. But there's no rule, no law at all that says I cannot enter into this building while audio and audio visually recording. Business. And as a matter of fact, right now, I don't care to tell you. There's no reason to tell you. And the reason your coworker is sitting here not saying, okay,
what do you want to record?
Then let me in. If there's nothing to record, I'll probably leave soon, won't I? I have nothing. Obviously, there's something in here that I want to do, but I just don't feel like I have to tell you.
I'm going to go with you. Let's go.
As soon as your job is concluded.
I don't want you to have a problem.
Oh, I have a problem. Is it gonna go off?
Why it should. We don't know, but it should.
Could you? Thank you very much. Now, I'm gonna put you on notice that you're a law enforcement officer, right? A deputy?
No. I'm court security.
Okay, but you have an arrest power, right? You sheriff's office. So are you employed by the court or the sheriff?
I'm employed by the sheriff.
So you're a law enforcement officer. You have a badge.
You know what? Dude.
I'm going to tell you, I don't want to be harassed by law enforcement. Law enforcement being around to be concerned for their safety.
Would it?
Yes.
And why would that be?
Every time. Why? Because you guys have an arrest power. If I did, people will call you.
I don't believe you. You'll try. What do I
stand here until you decide to leave me alone. I want you to leave me alone. And I could not be any more serious about that or clear. I want you to leave me alone.
Well, I really don't, just because you want to. This building is not open to you to go any place you want.
It's not?
No, it is not.
You don't know. You're ignorant. Man, this is a clown show. Go sit down, sir. Save yourself the embarrassment.
Good.
People are going to be calling you, telling you how ignorant you are. Probably just like the last guy. You're a Republican, are you? You know, Jefferson would be rolling in his grave if he saw someone like you wearing the authority of the government just because he got a camera.
I don't.
Old timer, I bet when you were out on the streets, you would have hated these.
That's the greatest thing there is.
Is it? Well, then why are you following me around like a criminal because I've got a camera?
Criminal.
Do you follow everybody that comes in, or is it just me?
I don't follow anybody.
Then don't follow me.
This citizen originally came here to ask about an investigation he was looking into. Everything was fine until the first deputy once again channeled his inner tyrant, walked into the prosecutor's office, and tried to kick the citizen out.
Are you harassing people here?
Anybody?
I don't.
Is you.
You need to leave.
I'm asking questions to the prosecutor.
You need to leave. They don't want to talk to you. You're harassing them. They called me. So
They called you. Are you going to threaten me with arrest?
No, I need you to get out.
If I don't leave, are you going to arrest me? I just want to know, because if there's an ultimatum, if there's an ultimatum,
I'll call the sheriff and find out what he wants to do with you.
Leave.
I'm not here to
Leave.
threaten anybody. You need to leave.
Or else.
You are interfering with them. You don't have the right to go into their office.
I'm not in their office. It says no public access beyond this point. It says it right there on the door, sir.
So what is it you...
I just want to ask a simple question.
What's the question?
The question is, why are they prosecuting somebody that's not done anything wrong? Sir, if you were being charged, you'd ask me. You'd ask me to come and tell these people. How do I know? Because I got 2 eyes and 2 ears. If you're going to threaten to arrest me, I'll leave right now. Tell me you'll arrest me, I'll leave. Tell me you'll arrest me. If I don't leave, and I'll leave.
I'm going to call the sheriff. And if he says, we will not, we'll just arrest you.
In the trespass law, you have to tell somebody. You have to give them what's called due notice. By you the same like you did with Michael Densmore and with Rebecca Reisner's husband. So I think that I'm too scared to get kidnapped by you. But yeah, you should look up what happened to Mike Densmore. Do you know Mike? You know Mike?
He's down here by us. Okay, and are they sending somebody or what? Okay.
Hi. Now I'm going to have to ask for a public records request from you, man. They won't even do their job up there. I just want the names and salaries of every attorney in the prosecutor's office.
I don't know that I can get that.
Put it in there, but you saw your colleague was like, "Get out of here!" You know, he's all
Well, I'm not going to argue
crazy.
with another on that. Go on about your business. That's all right.
Yeah.
That information should be available on the website, Indiana Gateway.
I can barely operate this damn thing. I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. I know for my generation, it seems like I should be.
That's my question. I mean, how do I know that when you first come in, you didn't have some kind of bombing device?
Because you ran me through a metal.
Particular enough that could go through the metal. I've never had a camera you brought through here. What if you had something special that would get through a metal?
Camera?
What's that?
A camera? Or a bomb? I mean, what are you talking about? I don't know that bombs can get through those. I don't know what those are.
You could hook up to that, and don't act like I'm being stupid.
In your life.
What about the Unabomers?
It was sent in letters in the mail.
Okay.
5 decades ago. It was a long time ago, sir.
I don't give a crap.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. You don't need to.
I would have let you come through here.
Well, and see if that's why this is so important, because bringing a camera in places is a constitution.
Just come in here, question.
No, you guys kidnapped 2 people.
I did not kidnap nobody.
You worked for the department that did. Department that kidnapped 2 people. Michael Densmore and Rebecca Reisner's husband.
I wasn't working then.
I guess that's a good excuse, I guess.
What do you mean that's a good excuse? I don't even know.
At this point, the officer from earlier proximity and kicks my tripod. Look at the reaction of the other 2 law enforcement officers. Try to break my property.
I don't even know what the case is.
Hey, sir, you just saw that. You saw that. Do something about
Are you
that.
going outside? Are you going outside or are you staying?
I'd like you to talk to him. Kick my property. I don't even care that he gets, I don't want anything bad to happen to him, but he needs talked to. This is bad. You know what? I think that,
I think you're just trying to make yourself look important, and you're probably recording now, and I don't give a
I'm glad you don't give a shit.
way you are. Then do what you want to do, and go.
I don't want my camera kicked. Kick your chairs.
I don't know if you stuck it out in front of him when he was walking through.
You have eyes. You saw it.
Come over and kick it.
You don't care if I come over and kick your chair? You're not going to throw me in a cage for it? Tell him I'll come kick that chair and see what he does to me.
Okay, that's up to him. That ain't
Exactly.
nothing special.
I'm not trying to be anybody special. Your department, and the people that you work for kidnapped Michael Densmore.
Because I was not around in 20.
Would you have stopped it? You didn't stop him kicking my camera. You wouldn't have stopped Jack shitting out in front of me. You're a thug. What's your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number.
What's your name? What's your name?
Clinton.
Tell you the same? Something like that? I remember that saying, Grandpa.
You start to call names, and
You're looking for trouble.
He's a grandpa.
Trying to agitate. You're an agitator.
Hey,
I
man.
didn't chicken. Did you see the size of my feet?
You're a fucking clown.
oh, listen to that.
You are a clown.
What did you call me? What did you call me? Let me get that door for you.
I called you a clown.
No, you called me a boogeyman's coming. I'm trying to get my door closed.
Well, then
You're in the
close
way.
it. You can go ahead and close it then.
Don't touch me. No, I'm not. I'm trying to close the door.
It's unbelievable that this is how they treat the public. That aging deputy had absolutely no respect for the people he serves. And the other deputy? Not much better. One crucial detail I want you to notice is the supervisor's attitude. He completely ignored the situation. Honestly, this just proves how the failure trickles from the top down. And as long as these public officials keep their jobs, our rights will continue to slip away. Pursuing accountability after two public officials at a medical center refused to identify themselves.
Good morning, Liberty Clinic. How can I help you?
Hi, how's it going? Good morning.
Good.
To the what's the team coordinator's name again? I forget.
What, Miss Wendy?
That her last name, Wendy?
No, that's her name. Who's calling?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm calling to, what was her last name?
I can't give you her last name. If you tell me what you're calling for, I can see if she's available.
It's Miss Wendy.
I know, but who's calling?
Well, I'm asking you for her name.
And I'm giving you her name. I can't give you her last name, sir.
How come?
Because I can't.
Why not? She's a...
Do you need me to send a message? I can send a message. What's your name?
I'm asking you for her last name, ma'am. Public record.
Okay. Do you want me to send a message? If you give me your name and your phone number, I can see if she can call you back. I'm not going to give you her last name.
Well, why not?
I can't, sir.
According to who?
Want I can send a message
Ma'am,
and I can have him call you back.
I spoke to the patient advocate. His name's Terry Watts.
Okay.
Okay. So it's written to your all's policy to give your names when requested.
I give you her last name, sir.
So you're going against policy.
If I'm going against policy, then
Okay.
unless
Well,
she's okay with them.
what is your name?
I'm going to put you on a brief hold, okay?
What is your name?
Returning a phone call, arranging a telehealth or
This is
video care
absurd.
visit, responding whether
No
you have to provide
transparency.
feedback on
10
an
minutes.
Orlando VA.
All right. I'm tired of waiting. I guess I'm just gonna have to.
Before returning to continue auditing the VA Medical Center in Lake Nona, Orlando, a citizen called ahead to request the names of the female staff member he previously interacted with. This is public information, but as you saw, he was denied, so he decided to revisit the VA facility to test its transparency and respect for civil rights.
Hello. How are you doing? Team coordinator.
Team coordinator?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for her?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
I got my reasons. No disrespect.
I'll let her know.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, you were here last time I was here.
Oh, yeah?
Remember? Guy with the camera.
I'm sorry?
I just remember, I have the camera. You were here. Yeah, I spoke to you a little bit last time. Quick question for you. For employees who work here, like such as yourself, is it written into your policy, like when a member of the public asks, for example, are you required by policy to give that out as a federal employee?
To give out the...
It says, hey, what, can I get your first and last name? Assuming they can't see it on your name tag, is that something you're
We usually
obligated?
go by first name.
So your name tag only has your first name on it? First and last name,
Yeah,
but if somebody
it has a chip.
gotcha, but if somebody requests the last name, you guys aren't required to give it out by policy?
Administration, if you have any issues or whatever.
Yeah, I figured I'd try here first, so. How's it going?
Question, did you ask these ladies if you had permission to film them?
Yeah, by becoming public servants.
these.
Oh, they're in public. I'm not recording them though. I mean, if they appear on camera or something in the background, that's,
Because this is considered a waiting room.
it's a lobby,
It's a waiting room.
which is a lobby. It's a public space.
I'm sure you.
I know what I'm doing though.
Don't touch me.
Oh, okay, it'll be like that. All right, no problem. I won't touch you.
Don't talk to me.
Have a great day.
Keep on
Go
talking.
get back to work.
Hi. Just in case if he approaches and films anything in this area, okay?
Okay.
He's not allowed to film back here, okay?
Okay, yeah.
And if any of the veterans have an issue with it,
Okay.
okay, so inform as they come up, let them know that he is filming, so if they get any of
And see from a public space.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
All right. Learn the law. Thank you.
No, I did. I just handed it. You need to. CFR, is that the law you're talking about?
Talk about the rules and
38
regulations governing conduct on federal property.
38 CFR? Thank you.
Lobbies, foyers, entrances, allowed to record. Okay, have a good day.
Yeah.
Go back to work.
Yeah. See you. What's that? No, he's
That's not, sir. That's not true, sir. I'm not harassing. I don't think you know what that word means. You're talking about me.
Did you ask their
I'm
consent?
correcting you from trying to incite
ask their
something.
consent?
You're trying to elicit a response. Thousands of people are going to see this and they're not going to like it. So have a great day. Get back to work.
Filming minors and
Is Miss Wendy coming out pretty soon?
I let her know she's in a meeting right now, so.
Okay. Do you,
Okay, I don't know how much longer it might be, but I can ask her.
okay.
Is Joel. There's clearly an issue with policy and respect for rights at this facility. Pay special attention to Jeremiah's behavior. He's actively trying to provoke a reaction from a citizen who is simply exercising his legal rights. After waiting about 15 minutes with no sign of Wendy, the citizen had no choice but to go to the executive office to file a complaint and discuss policies regarding public employees identifying themselves when asked. You'll...
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Melanie
Here, let me switch my hand. I'm Zach. Nice to meet you, Melanie. Hope you don't mind me recording. I'm just showing how to do a process. What I'm trying to do today, I was here about a month ago. I spoke to fella. He's a patient advocate here. So he was trying to help me kind of on the back end a little over a month since last I was here. So what I'm trying to do is still trying to file a complaint against two. They're over. I know the supervisor works in the Liberty Women's Center.
Okay.
She goes by Miss Wendy. She's the team coordinator. I'm trying to get her. And also an employee, which I have no idea what her name is or what department she works in. I would assume probably the same department, the bookstore next door.
Okay.
I have a picture of both of them. I came here to get their names today. And the policy as far as like if a member of the public asks for, your all's, according to the policy, to provide that since your name tags do have both first and last name on it.
So, the names being shared, because like, I mean, that's usually not an issue. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Usually when you ask a public servant, like, hey, could I get your name? Oh, sure, yeah, it's right here, whatever, or they tell you, but discrimination, or any kind of refusal of identifying oneself if you're working for the public. I mean, when you work as a public servant, if it's against the policy to not do that when
I think
asked.
the issue though is that, we have thousands of employees, right? And not everybody knows everybody. Picture, she might have to like send it through a couple people to figure out exactly who this person is, where they work, whatever.
She's the team coordinator at the Women's Center. I was told by her staff just now that she's in a meeting So my hope is that somebody can someone talk to her, get her last name for me, and then come back and give it to me, because I kind of see it as an obstruction of.
Are you a veteran?
I'm not a veteran. No.
Okay. So what exactly happened with
President Biden?
Okay, no, who's your so you're the top person here at the whole hospital.
He is our commander in chief.
What's your title here at the VA or VA?
Our
supervisor what?
Our supervisor.
Supervisor what?
Our supervisor is President Biden.
What's your title here at this hospital?
Sir, our supervisor is.
Now, I'm trying to file a formal complaint. I don't think you're going to do anything with that piece of paper.
Oh, I wrote notes.
You're going to investigate yourself and find you did no wrongdoing. Written complaint.
Okay.
And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm filing a complaint against you as well, because this is very unprofessional. And the thousands of people that watch my videos were like, yeah, that was insane, you know? And they're like, how does she have a job as a supervisor? And it's like, you know, I'm doing a follow-up because I still don't have her name. It's been over a month.
I mean, like, though, seriously, and that maybe they were triggered. So I will help you get your information. Consider that there's veterans back there, female veterans, doctors. 26% of our workforce are veterans.
Personally, it's not my intention to get any of the veterans on here. But I'm respectful in that down the hallway. Like wherever I go, my camera's at my chest. You know, wherever I go, it pans with me. But if they appear in the background or something, intentionally to film any specific persons other than the employees, because we do have a constitutional right, and so I'm sure you're probably aware to it's just like we're allowed to do that with police officers in the course of their duty. So, you know, and legally speaking, we're allowed to record in public.
Right.
It's called plain view doctrine. That's why police officers can shine their little flashlights in people's cars and stuff like that. And I don't want to cause an issue for the sake of causing an issue. You know, I like to say I'm very reasonable to get the confirmation on the policy if they're violating their policy. First of all, for refusing. Essentially refusing service. I'm asking for their help, number one. Number two, they're very unprofessional. I'm trying to file a formal complaint, and I'm having to jump through all kinds of obstacles and which could be seen as obstruction of filing a complaint.
Okay, so you've put in the FOIA, and they haven't gotten back to you, and you said it's been about a month. Is that correct? Am I getting that right? Am I understanding you correctly?
Barry, by phone and text messaging and stuff like that, and he wants to help. Excuse me, how to figure that out, how to get that for me. I think he's trying to figure out the proper measures, and I'm just kind of here like two employees.
Let me do this with you.
Yeah.
I need to get a pen and a piece of paper, and I'll get your name, your contact information.
Sure.
And then let me contact Women's Health, who Wendy might be.
She's a team coordinator, Miss Wendy. They call her Miss Wendy over there.
Do you have her picture though, just so I can make sure that I'm
person? If you could confirm that while you're there. Sorry, let me switch my hand here.
And then the other thing is I want to check has already been communicated.
You can zoom in if you need to. It's the two ladies.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay.
You recognize them?
I don't know them, no.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Let me go get a pen and a piece of paper, and then I also.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Later, so.
Awesome.
All right. What is your name?
My first name's Zach.
Okay.
My email is libertytroll.llc.
Are you providing them with like your first name, your last name, all the information there?
All that's required, yeah. They don't require like your full name, because you're allowed to submit those anonymously. Name, my email, and sometimes phone number.
Okay.
And the reason or what I'm looking for and the FOIA request I'm requesting.
And so to satisfy your needs, you're looking for
and titles. Okay. That's it. And salaries, if you can add that in there.
So first and last name.
And that's it.
With in the hallway last month or so.
About a month ago.
About a month or so ago, he's saying last name so that he can put in a complaint. The first woman's name is in Women's Health. What's okay. Well, could I have it? Okay, Karen, what did you say her last name was? saw that she was. Here. Oh, Karen. Got it. All right. Thank you very much. Here we go.
Some success. Thank you so much.
Success. Yeah, I would just encourage you. Like, they are extremely busy forever.
Thank you. And then, how would you recommend I get the other? Okay.
And follow up with Marie Pagan, P-A-G-A-N.
Is your email here so I can email you a picture to that? Because I know that Terry's a very busy man as well. Sure. He's been great though. When he's available, he.
No, Terry's a great guy.
Yeah. Here, you can use this one if you want to write on that one.
Perfect.
Thank you. That way, you can. Because I don't know who to ask. I don't even know what department she's in. I'm not sure. So I don't know how to submit a FOIA request and say 6 months later I get it, but I don't know what I'm looking at or who I'm looking for. It's like.
I don't know which one's which either. Like.
Well, I'll send you a picture of just the one I'm looking for then.
There you go.
Make it simple. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so just email you what I need and I guess submit another FOIA request or...
You shouldn't have to submit another one. Responded back to you in terms of the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's after, it shouldn't be, but
okay.
It should still probably be within the Pagan, P-A-G-A-N. She works in privacy and she's the one that handles all of that. So she would be the one you contact, not me.
I want a difficult time. I hope you don't feel that way. No. I'm not a Karen. This is all for, transparency and accountability amendment, which petitioning our government, as you know, is another freedom secured for us, we the people, in that regard. If they just would have been professional and given me their information I asked for, I would say, oh, okay, well, thank you, Wendy, for being professional. I don't need your help. It could have been that simple, a month ago, and I wouldn't have to go through all these measures and take you guys away from, your job. So,
no worries.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
Thank you. It's a nice shot of the flag. Drum roll. Here we go. All right, Wendy. So it looks like her name is Wendy Harrison. Harrison wins. Karen Lopez. I don't know who that is.
The public relations officer showed excellent professionalism, but all of this could have been avoided if the initial public employees had simply acted professionally in the first place. The issue remains, as Jeremiah and Wendy Harrison have yet to be held accountable for their actions. But that's okay, because this is exactly why we continue to speak up and fight for our rights every day. Wait, Jersey City Police interfere with public recording.
Bro, you can't be in the car. Bro, what are you doing?
Is it against the law?
Bro, what are you doing?
You came up to me.
You came up to my car.
No, but is it against the law?
Oh. Federal courts have upheld in cases like Gleek versus Cuniff, 2011, and Fields versus City of Philadelphia, 2017, that citizens have the right to record police officers in public spaces while they are on duty. Police vehicles are no exception, as they are public property. But as you just witnessed, not all officers respect this. This is an encounter with the Jersey City Police Department. Let's see what's going on.
Our car?
Our car what?
Yeah, our car.
You work here?
No.
So what are you doing? Stop recording me.
Excuse me? Illegal. Illegal. Fasten your seat. Oh.
My name's P.O. Monroe.
You said stop what?
Stop recording me. Why are you recording me? Because
you came up to me. I was already recording.
Car, there's nobody in here.
So? No, but is it against the law?
All right. Have a good day.
We're minding our business. Go back to work.
Who are you? Who are you? What's your name and badge? Just came up here.
What cologne are you wearing? What is that? Is that Gucci?
What's that?
Smells like Burberry.
For your policy?
He's nervous. He's a nervous wreck. See you later. See you later, alligator. Look, he almost crashed into that fucking.
That was weird.
That was weird. He didn't know what to say, what to do. I'm gonna go inside.
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
How may I help you?
I'd like to enter.
What's going on, man? Talk to me.
I would like to enter.
I'm talking to you right here so you can tell me what's wrong and I can help you out.
I'm telling you.
Tell me you want to come in, doesn't tell me how may I help you. So
Well,
how may I help you?
I want to come in first.
How may I help you?
I'll ask you for help.
Okay.
Okay.
All we're not playing this game. Thank you. Have a nice day. I'll help you. Just tell me what you help.
I want to come in, take pictures, and then I'm going to ask you for help.
You're going to do that after the fact. Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, mother's an agitator.
Can I have a supervisor, please?
Your mother's an agitator. Get out of here.
Are you a supervisor, sir?
No, he's not.
Are you a supervisor? Sergeant! Sergeant!
Here comes the retaliation.
It's okay.
We're not talking to you guys.
No,
I'm not talking to you.
talking. That's the captain. I want to talk to the captain. That's the captain. Just so everybody hears me. Let me ask you a question. If I don't step outside, I'm placed under arrest?
So I know what this is. I know you're auditors.
Let's go outside and talk. Take your disdain outside. I'm holding the door.
Step from behind the door.
Relax, slow down.
From behind the door.
Slow down. You're giving me anxiety, sir. You need to relax. Are we speaking to your captain? Are you above him?
No, don't matter.
So I'd rather speak to him
right now.
I'd rather
Hey, can you argue?
Let's step outside and we'll talk.
The captain just said I can conduct business here.
Are
you insubordinate? What would you like
So
to
you
do?
want to do it? You want to file a complaint?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also want to enter this. The guy that I'm gonna ask you for help.
You're not allowed to take pictures in here.
Why not?
Why not?
You can't.
Why not?
That's a Jersey City Police Department policy.
Is there a law against that?
Yeah, he just told you.
What would we be arrested for?
Listen.
Now, if you want to take a picture,
Thank you for confirming.
however, that doesn't mean we have to allow you entry.
You don't.
And
If this is
understand that.
secured, you don't have to.
This is
This is publicly accessible.
He's trying to force you, all of
This
you, trying
is-
to force us out of a publicly accessible area. Non-secure. I'm not going to block the doorway.
Hold on. Here's the issue. Right. Well, if you guys want to stand on, so you guys want to stand here all
This
night
is
on the
tiny.
What I'd like to do a complaint form against that officer.
Okay, I will fill out a complaint
so,
form with you.
So I will stand here while we conduct our business.
Very good.
Nice
But
to
we
meet
did
you.
get a little bit aggressive.
I'm good guy
Captain,
activism.
I think we would appreciate it if you
Well, he needs to. And him.
You know, big man.
Thanks for
here,
hiding your
your hands
disdain. I
up.
appreciate
don't
it.
know
'Cause
why.
I know you want to show it. You keep it up.
We're all good.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for hiding your disdain.
So just
I know
wait
you
there.
wanted to, because over there you said they're antagonizers
Very
when
good.
you didn't even speak to
Thank
us.
you very much.
So I'm happy you're hiding your disdain.
stand
I
by.
appreciate that. Does.
One. For some reason, the moment they see a camera, these clowns start acting up, denying access to a public building because of policy, dodging accountability and transparency. After about 5 minutes of shutting the door on a citizen trying to conduct lawful business, they came back, continuing their journey of exposing their own unprofessionalism.
He's got the mindset. You got that. You got that mindset that it's you versus the people, huh? We don't know what they want.
Sorry.
It's all right.
All right, so I'm gonna put this over here.
Okay.
Yep,
You
absolutely.
got that gang mentality, huh? I can't. You know. I
Isn't
came
there a
in.
policy to identify to members of the public? You don't have to. Okay,
You
that's,
came in here, right?
You know your name is.
real good, brother.
You got that
So,
disdain, right?
do you want to give your name?
How many years you got left?
I do not. I would like
Okay.
to take the form and fill it out and
That's
then bring it down.
bad. I'm trying to pull your
I don't
record.
know if,
You know,
Also,
people's
if
rights
you
are
want,
violated
if
because
you
you got that
don't-
disdain. You don't even know me from a hole in the wall. No, yeah. So why you got disdain towards our rights? People like me, what's that? Black people, Spanish people, people like you.
I don't work here.
So what do you mean, people like you?
Young man.
What do you mean?
I know
I'm asking you to elaborate.
You can click it, fill it
Is that
out.
check on the government?
I didn't want a complaint form until I
You don't believe in government accountability, huh?
I understand
Of
there's
course,
some
man.
misconceptions.
You
here.
hate those
You don't know
body
what you're
cameras,
doing. I
right?
understand you're being careful and cautious.
You
with
hate
this
those
there.
body cameras.
Still,
you trying to
as a
leave
member
me?
of the public.
No, because you don't like people to check up on the government. You think we're bored and have nothing else better
You want to go
to do.
overseas and try that?
Provide service.
Of course, because if you
Why
did, you
fight for
would stop.
something that you
I hear
hate?
some things.
I don't
that
hate
might
nothing.
need some-
So
I
why?
have nothing against
So
you.
why
I
me?
don't know you,
So
young man.
why? All
I
right.
don't know you.
Well, you swore to protect my. You swore twice. You swore twice to protect my rights.
You're right.
So why have this disdain towards
You're
it?
right.
I
This area,
don't. What you're saying?
you want to
Why
hang
are
out
you
here as long as you're
coming
allowed
here?
to.
Because-
I got
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it.
I'm
I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it. Can I answer your question, please?
I have
You
nothing
asked me why do I come here with cameras?
I have nothing against you.
I have something against people that record the cops.
We've had,
You may not have something against me personally, but
with guns and everything else.
You want to figure out what I've served the public for more than 30 years as an EMT, as a United States soldier, and a police officer. Drop down right now, I would still help you.
And I appreciate you. I mean, you have an obligation, though.
Don't try to make me look like a bad guy.
Yeah, you did. And you escalating.
Brother, let your ego go. Come on, you talking to the captain. You talking to the captain.
I got him.
Talk to the captain, okay?
You want me to answer your question?
Captain, I'm talking to this gentleman.
You want me to answer your question?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm serious.
What do you need? I said I want to come in, take pictures, and then I'm gonna ask. This was the actual public lobby. Then maybe COVID happened, so now you treat people here.
Yeah, when COVID's the deal here. So we address. You notice the officer came to the door to meet you guys.
Which is, I mean, you want to be
also a security issue because now we've actually had incidents in Jersey City where people walked or attempted to get into districts. Kind of gotta understand where they're coming from. We don't know everybody, so we don't know what everybody's intentions are. So we treat everybody to
approach situations like nervous or like I don't know. Like, do you think the worst always?
There's something wrong.
How do you combat that as an officer when you go into situations?
Why you do combat this through training? All right, and you got to know what you get into.
Situational awareness.
But everything, what you can do right now, say if they give us a call over at 283, a man down, flip the guy over and he looks at you, there's a gun in his back. So, things change like that. So we don't know. I think get killed. You got to look at the big thing. These officers want to go home at the end of the shift.
No, I know.
Their families. That being said, you gotta understand what the job is dangerous enough.
Yeah, you guys took the job, so. So me filming the cops, I could get arrested, or I could get my rights violated. It comes with the territory.
Want to get me a file card? But with that being said, now remember that
you took the job to die.
Yeah, nobody said, hey,
no, but it does come with the territory. But you don't want to.
Concerns over a potential crime, that is definitely not a valid excuse to limit civil rights. If we accept vague justifications like this, then any right can be taken away without evidence. Looking at their behavior, I have to ask, how can they protect people's rights when they have this kind of mindset? No. Local business calls the police over public photography and recording. Oh, moan.
Huh?
You don't work with Wags and Wiggles?
I'm not going to disclose my business with any of you right now.
Well, we're not going to have any pictures or video or anything of us.
No one needs permission to take photos or videos in public, but when a citizen did just that at a pet grooming facility in Tustin, California, he got into trouble. Some people told him he didn't have permission, while others demanded he explain why, or they would call the police.
Can I help you with something? Huh?
Can I help you with something?
Oh, what can I help you offering?
I'm the facility manager, clients without my permission, and taking pictures without my permission.
What kind of help would you be offering?
Actually, you took a picture of me too without my permission. I thought you worked with Wags and Wiggles.
I'm not going to disclose my business with any of you right now.
Well, we're not going to disclose. We don't give you your permission for video or anything of us.
Like that?
Are you a client that I can help resolve an issue for you?
Oh, I don't have an issue. I'm just taking pictures and videos. Is there a problem with that?
I told you that.
What's the problem?
I don't give you permission to record me.
Well, here's a fun fact. I don't need your permission to record. Yeah.
Tustin, California. Police, please.
Oh, police. Get it right. I'm standing on a public sidewalk, young lady. I'm not trespassing. Don't make a false police report, please.
Sounds like a male.
You sound like a male.
No, I'm outside. Out front with them.
Almost immediately, several people called the police because someone was filming and taking photos on a public sidewalk. Pay attention to the woman on the phone. She seems to be fabricating a false report to the police in real time. In California, filing a false report is a crime under Penal Code Section 148.5, which applies when someone knowingly provides false information to the police, leading to an investigation without reasonable cause.
We asked for you to leave.
I'm asking you to leave. You can leave. Why do I have to leave?
I am a client.
It's none of your business. I'm on a public sidewalk. You don't tell me where to go on a public sidewalk. Who do you think you are?
I just came asking if you need.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's true. You can go about your business.
Okay, you can go about your business, and my clients don't give you permission to record.
Again, fun fact, I don't need anyone's permission to record out here. Conduct yours and go about your day. Bye now.
how's it going?
Hi.
Hi, we just got a call that some of the employees were concerned that you were out here. They're just kind of curious what you're doing. I know you're on.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that, yeah.
They just, they were a little concerned. They saw you out here with the video camera, so see if everything's okay, if you needed anything.
I didn't call anybody, no.
No, I know, like I said, the employees called. They just saw you out here.
That I was, so that was a false report.
Okay.
To start,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna talk to them and let them know that the film.
I mean, I even told them that, they tried telling me I had to leave. I said, no, here's a little fun fact. You don't tell me when to leave. I'm done when I'm done out on a site.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you're on public property.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They just called. They asked us to come out here and see if everything's okay. So
yeah, well, I
is
guess.
It okay if I grab your name just to document that I came out and talked to you?
It's not okay right now. Yeah.
Okay. It's not?
Yeah, I know it's not okay.
For the business, just to let you know.
Yeah.
They don't want you coming onto their property.
Oh, I have no intention.
Okay.
I get all my pictures from where I'm standing.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. City of Tustin, established 1927. Wow. Got 3 units that rolled up here. Camera. I don't think I can get anything off the screen there. It's too much of a glare. Not for a camera today. Pretty busy day camp here.
Okay.
Everything's cleared up with everybody?
Yeah, we let them know everything's
Good.
going
All
on.
right. Thank you for your guys' service out there on the streets. Thanks. You as well.
Things seemed to settle down once the police arrived, but the way everyone reacted and the overwhelming police presence, just because of a camera in public, really raises some questions. Clearly, there's still a long way to go before civil rights transition from paper to reality, but audits like these, oh, they're what bring us closer to that goal, Ishing. And that wraps up today's video. Some public officials handled things the right way, while others stubbornly clung to their disturbing behavior. These encounters don't just expose ignorance of the law, they raise a bigger question. Do law enforcement officers truly respect the rights of the people? If you also wonder about that, please share the video and follow the channel to clarify the truth and protect civil rights together. So, what was say, boy? Well,